Alright guys, welcome to 6.1, first lesson in chapter 6. Now yesterday we did a little exploratory activity where you guys kind of learned a little bit about this stuff. But a linear system is a system of two or more equations with the same two variables. So notice that both of these have an x and a y. So that's called a system. And then yesterday we played around with finding solutions of a system. And remember we said it's only a solution if it's an ordered pair of numbers that satisfies both equations. So it can't just work for one or the other, it has to work for both in order to be a solution. Now yesterday you guys actually found the solutions by hand and it was super annoying. Today we're just going to ask you to check, are these solutions? And you know how to do this from yesterday, you just plug them in. So if you plug in 4 for x and you plug in 1 for y, do you get 6? Alright, so you would say, okay, what's 4 plus 2 times 1 is 2, 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, great. Now let's check the other one. And I'll get a new pen here. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1. Well, 12 plus 1 is 13, which is not 11. And because it didn't work for both, this would be a big no. And then let's try to find, hopefully one of these is a yes. Let's do number 2. If you plug in negative 2 for x and positive 1 for y, do we get negative 12? So this is negative 10 minus 2 is negative 12. And then for the second one, if you plug in negative 2 for x and positive 1 for y, negative 2 plus 3 is 1. So that one does work. And because it works for both, this would be yes. Oh, and even better, no would mean not a solution. Yes would mean solution. Okay, so it's really easy to test. Now, how do you actually find it from scratch so you don't have to do all that annoying guess and check from yesterday? So let's look at number 2. So if they give you a system, one way to find a solution is by graphing. So go ahead and graph these two lines and we're going to see what happens. So y equals mx plus b, begin down at negative 7 and the slope is 1 over 1. So up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, up 1, right 1, and I'm going to actually keep going for quite a while and I'm going to make my line. Okay, now the second line, begin with the negative 2, so y equals negative 2, and then the slope is negative 1/4. So down 1, right 4. Down 1, right 4. Now, if you guys are careful, and you have to be careful with these, okay, I was not careful, you'll notice that they cross at one point, and that intersection point where they both cross, that is your solution. Okay, so what is that at? 1, 2, 3, 4, comma, negative 3. Isn't that so much easier than guess and checking? You just graph the lines and see where they cross. That's it. Now the trick on these is to extend enough because sometimes they'll intersect like down here or sometimes they'll intersect like way up here. So make sure you get a lot of points for the first line just in case. All right, let's try one more that's a little bit harder. Let's do number 3. Okay, now this one's a little bit harder because we have to rearrange first into y equals mx plus b form. So if you guys remember to draw your wall, if you want to get y alone, we're going to have to minus the 2x to the other side. So the first equation is y equals negative 2x minus 1. We're trying to get y alone. Hopefully you guys remember that. And then for the second one, if you try to get y alone, we got to add the x over. And then we're still not done. Now we have 2y equals x plus 8. But now to really get y alone, we got to divide every single piece by 2 and then reduce. So these cancel. We get y equals, now this is a secret 1, so this is now 1/2 x plus 8 divided by 2 is 4. All right, and now it's really easy to graph these two lines. So begin with the B, move with the M. The first line has a y-intercept at y equals negative 1, and the slope is down to right 1. So down to right 1, down to right 1. And remember I said keep going. You might even need to go the other way. Up to left 1, up to left 1, up to left 1. Okay, hopefully that's enough for our first line. Because you never know where they're going to cross, so you want to have a lot of points. And then this guy, begin with the B, so start at positive 4. And then this one, our slope is 1/2. So up 1, right 2. Up 1, right 2. Notice we're not getting anywhere going this way, so let's go the other way. Down 1, left 2. Down 1, left 2. And as soon as you guys see that they crossed, circle that intersection point, and that is your ordered pair that works for the system. So that is at negative 2, 3. Okay, so hopefully this is good for you guys. Hopefully you like this method better than just the guess and check that we did in class yesterday. All right, that's all I was going to do for today. Thanks for watching.